It's this beautiful circular motif that has picot stitches on the edges and then 2 flowers inside. On this video, I'm going to teach you how to do the Celtic motif. I'm going to be using a 4mm hook and some cotton yarn size 4 in 3 different colors. So we're going to start with our color A, and we're going to start with a slip knot. However it is you do that. Then we're going to start with a base ring. So for that, we're going to chain 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then we're going to close this ring by doing a slip stitch into the first chain that you made. So to that first chain, insert your hook, grab the yarn, and pull through to close. And we're going to be working into the center of that ring. Now for row 1, we're going to work the first leaf. For that, we're going to chain 3. So 1, 2, 3. And then you want to do 2 double crochets into the ring. So into the ring, we do double crochet. That's 1. And then a second one. Then we're going to do a chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And then you want to do a slip stitch into the ring. So into the ring, just a slip stitch. And that's our first leaf. You want to do that 3 more times for a total of 4 leaves. So we start with a chain 3, then 2 double crochets into the ring. Here's 1 and 2. Then you want to chain 3. And then we're going to do a slip stitch into the ring. That's my second leaf. I'm going to do this 2 more times, and I'm going to do that off camera. So the repeat is a chain 3, then 2 double crochets into the ring, then a chain 3, and then a slip stitch into the ring. So do this all the way around, and I'll see you when you're done. Okay, so I just did my last slip stitch here for my last leaf. Now we're going to join color B. I already cut my color A, but if you haven't, you don't have to worry about that yet. We're going to grab our color B and basically bring it into the same loop that you're currently in. So I just make a tail like this, and then I grab it through the loop that I'm currently in. Now pull my previous yarn down to bring it tight, and then you can go ahead and cut your color A. So now with color B, we're going to start row 2. You're going to chain 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. This chain 6 counts as a double crochet and a chain 3. Now we're going to skip the leaf here. You're going to be working into the slip stitch. So the slip stitch is this guy here. So into that slip stitch, you're going to work a double crochet, then a chain 3, and then another double crochet into that same slip stitch. Then we're going to chain 3, and you're going to skip the next leaf. Then we're going to go back to the beginning, doing a double crochet, chain 3, and double crochet into the next slip stitch. So skipping the leaf into the slip stitch, a double crochet, chain 3, and then into the same slip stitch, double crochet. Continuing the repeat, we're going to chain 3 and then skip the next leaf. Now let's do that again into the slip stitch, a double crochet, chain 3, and into the same slip stitch, a double crochet. Now a chain 3, then we're skipping the last leaf here, and now into this last slip stitch, you're just going to do 1 double crochet. So double crochet into the last slip stitch. Now we're going to chain 3, And now you want to do a slip stitch into the third of the chain 6 that you started with. So we count from bottom to top, 1, 2, 3, to that third chain, a slip stitch. And this here is the end of row 2. Now for row 3, we're going to chain 1 and do 1 single crochet into the same spot. So into that third chain from the previous row, a single crochet. Now we're going to work a leaf. We're going to do a chain 3. Then into the next chain 3 space, you're going to work 3 double crochets. So this chain 3 space here, around the chain space, 3 double crochets. So that's 1, 2, and 3. Now you're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then do 1 single crochet into the next double crochet. So on top of this stitch here, a single crochet. And that ends the repeat. We'll go back to the beginning of it. It starts by chaining 3. Then into the next chain 3 space, doing 3 double crochets around the chain space. So that's 1, 2, and 3. Then you want to chain 3. And then we want to do 1 single crochet into the next double crochet. So into this stitch over here, a single crochet. And that ends the repeat. So going back to the beginning of it, I'll just verbalize it for you. The repeat starts at a chain 3, then 3 double crochets into the next chain 3 space, then a chain 3, and then 1 single crochet into the next double crochet. So do this all the way around and I'll see you when you're done. Okay, I'm almost done my last repetition here. I've just done 2 double crochets into the last chain 3 space. I'm going to do my third double crochet. Then I'm going to do a chain 3. And we're not going to do the single crochet at the end because we already have it. It's the one that you did at the beginning. So rather, we're just going to do a slip stitch on top of that single crochet. This here is the end of row 3. Now for row 4, we want to actually join our color C, and we want to join it into the same spot as we currently are. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to just do a tail like this, and then I'm going to grab it and pull it through. Oh, that's too much. And I'm going to pull my color B down, kind of tighten it all up, and I'm going to cut my color B. Now with our color C, we can start row 4. So we're going to chain 1. And then you want to do 1 single crochet into the same spot that you're currently in. So into the single crochet of the previous row, 1 single crochet. And now we're going to start the repeat. You're going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you're going to skip the next leaf. And then you want to do 1 single crochet into the next single crochet. So skipping the leaf is all of the chain 3, the 3 double crochet, and the chain 3. Into the single crochet, a single crochet. And this is what you want to do all the way around for row 4. We're just going to chain 4. Skip the leaf, find the next single crochet, and on top of it, do a single crochet. So this is quite simple. Do this all the way around, and I'll see you when you're done. Okay, I just went all the way around here. Now I just did my last chain 4, and then to end this row, we're not going to do the single crochet because you already have it. Instead, you're going to insert your hook into that single crochet, grab the yarn, and pull through. And this here is the end of row 4. Now for row 5, we're going to chain 3. So 1, 2, 3. And sorry, by the way, I noticed that the leaves are kind of like all over the place. So you can technically, at the end, we're just going to pull them forward. That's going to make it kind of like stick out. And the chains are going to give it that push, I guess. So if you're worried about that at this moment, don't worry. We'll fix that after. Okay, so for row 5, you've chained 3, and then we're going to count that as a double crochet. Now into the next chain 4 space, you want to do 4 double crochets. So here is 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then you're going to chain 2, 1 and 2. And then into the next chain space, you're going to work 5 double crochets. So here is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And this is what we want to do all the way around. You want to chain 2, and then into each of the chain spaces, you want to do 5 double crochets. So chain 2, 5 double crochets, chain 2, 5 double crochets. Do this all the way around, and I'll see you when you're done. Okay, so I just did my last 5 double crochets into the chain space, into the last chain space. So to finish off this row, we're going to do our final chain 2, and then you're going to do a slip stitch into the top of the chain 3 that you started with. So into that third chain, insert your hook, grab the yarn, and pull through it to close. And this here is the end of row 5. Now for row 6, we're going to chain 1, and then you want to do 1 single crochet into that same space. So into the same spot, a single crochet. Here we go. Then we're going to do 1 single crochet into each of the next 4 stitches. So here is 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now we're going to start the row repeat. We're going to do into the next chain 2 space, you're going to work the following. 1 single crochet, then a chain 3. Now we want to do a slip stitch into the single crochet that we just made. So you insert your hook on top of that single crochet, kind of backwards, and then do a slip stitch. And this is going to give you a little bubble on top of the stitch. And now we're going to do 1 single crochet into the same chain 2 space. And now continuing the repeat, we're going to do 1 single crochet into each of the next 5 stitches. So there is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And so this is what we want to do all the way around. Into the chain spaces, we're going to work the combination of 1 single crochet, chain 3, slip stitch into the single crochet you just made, and then another single crochet into the chain 2. And then on top of the double crochets, you just want to do 1 single crochet into each. This is 2, 3, 4, and 5. And there we have it. This is what you want to do all the way around. Once you're done, we're just going to do a slip stitch into the first single crochet of the row. So you're going to finish off here by doing the repetition of single crochet, 3 chains, slip stitch, single crochet. And then you're just going to do a slip stitch to the first single crochet of the row. After that, you can cut off your yarn and thread your ends through. And look how stunning this is. This is so cute. As you can see, it features like a circle or a wheel on the outside with these picot stitches, and then inside, I guess, 2 levels of flowers. So the bigger one and then a small one in the middle. Super beautiful. I feel like actually you can make a bunch of these and then sew them together at the picot stitches to kind of create a larger piece. Stunning. Hey, while you're at it, why don't you just subscribe to my channel? Just do it. Just do it.